Welcome back to the Barry Charles Footy Show, your one-stop shop for everything rugby league. And yes, we're going to talk about the mighty New Zealand Warriors. Yes, the One Warriors, the team that went absolute ballistic and come up with the catchphrase, up the wires. Will we see up the wires lifting that trophy in 2024? The Warriors have a golden opportunity right here, right now. This is the season. They need to deliver, otherwise it could be curtailed for another 10 years. They have the best squad they've ever had. Yes, I've said it right now. This is the strongest squad the Warriors have had. I'm not going to say period, but the strongest squad they've had since the heydays of 2002 and 2008 to 2011, when they had real strong squads. This is a squad that has everything written about potential premiership opportunity. Only weakness, maybe a little bit of depth issues, but it seems most clubs are struggling with that. But their talent in the squad is really, really high. And with the signing of Kurt Capewell, Warriors fans get excited. The Warriors are a chance of being in the grand final in 2024. It's up to them if they want to. They could slide down again. But from what you see, it will depend again on the likes of Shaun Johnson. Did he have a freak of a season? Was that it? Can he go to that? Can he keep that level up this season? Will he stay injury-free? I think they got cover for it this time around. If he does get injured, they actually have players that have the ability to take his position and do the job needed, which they probably didn't have last season, even though they did have Volkman, but they just didn't trust him. But I think now the signing of Chanel to Harris-Tevita, they have got their player who can go straight in there to number 7 and do the job needed if Shaun Johnson goes down. That's why I like the Warriors in 2020. They have a team that can go to the promised land. And Webster and we trust. Let's go. New Zealand Warriors season preview right here for 2024. Yes, well, the Warriors obviously had a little bit of some issues to start the season with the Ronald Volkman situation. Was he injured before he left the Warriors? It clearly looks like he was. I'm not saying it's the Warriors' fault in particular, but surely before you're given a release, there could be more word come out because this recording was done quite early, but surely before he's released, the Dragons should have got full medical before moving over. How could Ronald Volkman go train for another club without being signed on the dotted line? It shouldn't happen in 2024. That never should have happened. It was ugly stuff. The manager should be sacked. I think, in my honest opinion, I think the Dragons should honour the deal and should move forward and have him for next season as well. That's the way I see it. But anyway, let's get out of that little bit of doom and gloom and let's focus on the Warriors this season. While the Warriors have lost a bit of talent with Viliami Whaialihi, Bailey Sorensen, Josh Adokar and Addin Fonua Blake. Josh Curran and Addin Fonua Blake for next season. And they've added Kurt Capewell and Roger Tuivasa-Sheck and Chanel Harris-Tevita. Wow. Yes, the Warriors have to do it. This is their golden opportunity while they got Fonua Blake. This has to be the Now, hopefully it doesn't go to their head. They need to play consistent footy week in, week out, but they have a squad that can win it all. Why do I say this? Charles Nickel-Cox, that goes down. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck goes to fullback. Shaun Johnson goes down. They have Harris-Tevita. If he goes down, they got Te Maire Martin. They've got cover there. They've got Dylan Walker who can play a number of positions. They've got Kurt Capewell that can also cover the centre line if they want to get more defensive. Even Nee Zealand can play centre. They have a well-balanced squad. One weakness you could say for the Warriors is there's another alpha male in the prop position for Addin Fonua Blake. So I'll get to that shortly, who I think should take that spot. And potentially they need to find one of the young bucks to really go up to the next level. That is probably the one question mark in the Warriors squad, and maybe out wide. That is where there's just that little bit of issues from them being the premiers. But let's have a look. Charles Nickel-Cockstad will likely start a fullback. Whether he continues there, it's up to him. Dallin Watini, Selesniak and Marcelo Montoya look like they will be the wing pairing. Roger Tuafasa-Sheck and Rocco Berry will probably be the centre pairing, but they have Addin, Pompey, Ali. They got Edward Cossey. They got options there anyway if needed to replace, and they're not going to lose much out there. Number 6 is a very contentious position because 3 players can get it. I'll stick with Luke Metcalf, but there's a question mark over whether he will be around after the season. I think they pick him. I thought he was outstanding. I really thought he was staggering. I don't want to lose him because I think Shaun Johnson is about to retire. And I think Luke Metcalf's got to be there to be wishing out to Harris-Tevita. That's the way I'm seeing it. Whether Shaun Johnson retires this season, not sure. Probably depends on how he's playing. But yes, Luke Metcalf for me is the number 6. Addin Fonua Blake is the number 8. Who's going to be his other prop? They have been going with Mitchell Barnett. But he probably already plays that sort of position anyway already. But I would put Tohu Harris. I think Tohu Harris now just plays prop, and that's the way it is. He can offload from there. I think him with the 1-2 punch of Addin Fonua Blake, I think that's what the Warriors need. Wade Egan, the number 9, very consistent. Question marks, you could argue he may be a question mark. Can he really take them to their next level of top? He's been very consistent. Just a little bit below Api Carousel in terms of thing, but he's been very, very consistent. Probably been a little bit underrated by a lot of people. But if he can go lift that notch a little bit more, I think he's gone above Damien Cook. That's how good I think Wade Egan's been playing. I think he's been above Damien Cook now at the moment. So if he can go to a little niche level, that could be the difference to get them to that grand final. Nia Kore, now Kurt Capewell has come into the squad. Very exciting, more experience, outstanding. And Dylan Walker to me plays 13. That's the way I'm playing it. Which allows Chanel Harris-Tevita to be the bench, and he can just play virtually anywhere in the back line. Hooker as well. He could be exciting at hooker, folks. I really like the Chanel Harris-Tevita being that sort of Lance Hire sort of role. Brent Webb played a little bit of off the bench at times back in the heyday. I think that's the way I'd go there. Jackson Ford, Jazz Savunga play a lot of positions, and Mitchy Barnett. Very, very strong squad. Virtually all those players could start. And another player, a couple other players like Timothy Martin and Pompey could start as well. So they probably got 19 in their squad that are absolute, can't say absolute starters, but definitely good enough to be first graders. And then it's up to the others. Edward Cossey's been there and around, the young Ali. Then you got, this is the key. To me, it's the biggest key, because I think one of these 2 players need to be that gun player. Then maybe let's Tohu Harris go back to 13 and come in. That's Bunty afoa or Tom Ale or Ali, whichever how you pronounce it. One of these 2 or someone else, another young prop, needs to come and nail their position and be that bench player, that Spencer Leniu type player, and comes on and goes punch. Bunty afoa has shown it at times, but just hasn't got to that level. Tom Ali, another season up, can he be that player? One of those 2 are gonna have to help this team, because Tohu Harris is not going to guarantee to play each game. He continues to play with an injured knee. So they need one of these young bucks to come up. Mitchell Barnett going to the bench can help alleviate that a little bit, because Mitchell Barnett can come on. But one of these 2 young bucks, if they can really push, the Warriors are a big chance. Big chance. But what are the ways they're going to stop the Warriors? First of all, Roger Tuafasa-Sheck can't defend the centre, and they struggle there. Luke Metcalf can get injured. Timothy Martin as well, coming off a long layoff. Shaun Johnson can be injury prone. Tohu Harris as well. Wade Egan can get knocked out quite regularly. Is Kurt Capewell gone over the hill? Even though it looks like a potential good signing, but we will see. Jazz Tavanga and Mitchell Barnett can be a little bit hot-headed and give away penalties. Adam Pompey, Rocco Berry, no one to drop the ball. Marcio Montoya. And defensively, the Warriors, even though they've been a little bit better, they've still been carved up quite a few times. Especially Watene Zelezniak. He needs to improve his defence out wide. But yes, Warriors, get excited. Anything outside the top 4 finish should be a must. Absolute must. On paper, from what I've seen on squads, they're equal to the Penrith squad. I rank Roosters the strongest squad, but next up, the Warriors and Penrith are the next 2 in terms of squads that can really look at premiership glory on squad alone. It doesn't mean you win the premiership. It's proven to be the Roosters have struggled when they've had a squad to get it done. It's about that individual that goes boom. Shaun Johnson did that last year. He went boom. Absolutely went boom. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that one plays out for the Warriors. But just, obviously Warriors fans, we know we can get a little bit excited and then it goes flash in the pan. But I think it won't be a flash in the pan. The Warriors are a chance of lifting that trophy at the end of the year. Let's hope it happens for us, the New Zealand Warriors fans out there. Anyway, remember to like and subscribe to the channel. And I will be back with more videos right here, right now for you on this channel as we go towards the Melbourne Storm next up. Have a great day out there.